Join me and Robbie for Victory League Metaverse to watch Game for Ukraine.
Yo, listen up. This is going to be huge. The Game for Ukraine charity football match kicks off this Saturday, the 5th of August at 5:45 p.m. We're talking about a full-on game with big names from the world of football on the pitch. I'm going to be there, and other AFTV influencers are going to be joining in, and you can come and meet them all digitally. Let's make a difference together. Click the link in the description right now and get involved. This is going to be big. Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that may link with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. Whatever you're doing today, don't miss the Game for Ukraine being put on by our very own Alexander Zinchenko to raise funds to rebuild a school that's been damaged by the war in Ukraine. You can watch the game live with me in the metaverse. It's me, Lee Judges, and Ty. We're going to be commentating on the game. You can watch it for free. Right, all you're going to have to do is click the link in the description and get involved. I think the kickoff is around about 4:45, 5 o'clock. So join us just before then and get involved. Come in with your own avatar. It's a bit like Fortnite in football, but you'll be able to watch the game live with us. You'll be able to comment. You'll be able to, enter into some of the competitions we're going to be doing, and it's all for a great cause. So make sure you get involved in that later on. Alexander Zinchenko's Game for Ukraine. Now, the transfer rumors today, David Raya, that's getting closer and closer to getting completed. David Ornstein yesterday reported that Brentford turned down Arsenal's offer. Remember, Arsenal made an offer of £20 million plus £3 million in add-ons. However, David Ornstein saying that it's only slightly below the valuation that Brentford now place on the player, and that Brentford and Arsenal want to get this deal done. We already know that personal terms have been agreed between David Raya and Arsenal, so we should see this deal get completed very, very soon, and hopefully Raya in place before the first game of the season, which of course is next week, Saturday, against Nottingham Forest. So that would be a great deal to get done. I mean, as number twos goes, or as backup goes, he's not really a backup. He's like serious competition for places now in the goalkeeping position, and it would represent a really good signing at a very, very good price. Remember, the quotations for him being made to Bayern Munich, Tottenham, Chelsea was 40 million. So if Arsenal can get him for, 25, 26 million pounds, I think that would be a great bit of business, especially when you think that they'll also get money back for Matt Turner, hopefully. Could Matt Turner actually be in goal against Arsenal next week, Saturday, back at the Emirates in goal for Nottingham Forest? Because they're the team that's bidding for him. That's the team that we're going to be playing first off in the Premier League. And that as well is seemingly a deal that's getting closer. There's a lot of reports that Nottingham Forest have already made an official bid with Arsenal. No sort of news on how much that bid is. But hopefully these two deals, it's a bit like that sort of domino effect. One deal will lead to another. I'm sure that if Arsenal can secure the David Raya deal, then we should see the Matt Turner one to Nottingham Forest get done pretty quickly. So let's keep an eye on those one over the next couple of days. But real big movement in the goalkeeping department at Arsenal. Now, this one was quite a surprise to me to see Kepran Thuram being linked with a move to Arsenal today. According to the Independent, they claim that Arsenal are interested in signing the midfielder. Now, all summer, Thuram has been heavily linked with a move to Liverpool. I mean, at the start of the window, a lot of people thought this was kind of a given move, that he would move to Liverpool. However, that hasn't materialized. Looks like Liverpool now have sort of moved on and turned their attention to Romeo Lavia. I noted Lavia, I was watching that Southampton versus Sheffield Wednesday game last night, and I noted that Lavia was on the bench for the whole game. So it does look like Lavia is going to be moving, and Thuram is available. Now, of course, as I said on yesterday's show, there's a little bit of doubt about Thomas Partey. There's been rumours that Juventus have held talks with him. Whether this is true or not, we really don't know. I would expect Arsenal to hold on to Thomas Partey. Mikel Arteta saying before that he would not be sold. However, if things change, Thuram is a player that Arsenal are looking at. 22-year-old, plays for Nice over there in France. Central midfielder, can also play sort of deeper and valued at around about £40 million. I guess if Arsenal move for, say, a Kepa and Thuram, maybe that would see Declan Rice move a bit more deeper and Thuram play a bit more further forward. But hopefully we keep hold of Thomas Partey. That's my hope for this right now. But we are being linked with Kepa and Thuram today. Also, this one, when I first saw it, I was like, hey, Emiliano Buendia. Remember, Arsenal back in 2021 were heavily linked with a move for Buendia. Now, at the time, I think Arsenal put in a bid of around £30 million, and that was turned down at the time by Norwich City. That was the team he was playing for. It was expected that Arsenal would go back with further bids. They didn't. And then it was Aston Villa who came in and bought him for £35 million. And he's been at Aston Villa since 2021. However, rumours today linking him with a move to Arsenal. This is this rumours coming from a publication called Football Transfers, who claim that Arsenal are interested in Emiliano Buendia. Now, of course, Buendia plays out on the right wing, and we know that that is an area of slight concern for Arsenal. We got one of the best players in the world in that position in Bukayo Saka. He's been absolutely outstanding. However, what happens if he's injured? What happens if he's tired? What happens if in a game he's been kicked to bits and you have to take him off? Who do you bring on? Buendia could represent a great replacement for him. You also look at his situation, Buendia, at the moment at Aston Villa. He's no longer probably going to be the number one starter in that right wing position because they've just brought in Moussa Diaby. So does that sort of make him think, well, I wouldn't even mind a little move here, although he'd be moving to another place to play number two. It's just a bigger club. Rumours here today. It's valued at around about £28 million. I'm sure that Aston Villa, if they did let him go, would be looking for more money than that. But I must say, it comes as a bit of surprise to me, especially with Aston Villa, what they've been trying to build. Would they sell Buendia? Let's see. Let's wait and see. Football Transfers saying that Arsenal are interested. Let's wait and see how that one develops out. But certainly that would be a big surprise to me. This next one also came as a surprise to me. It's Jorginho, linking Jorginho with a move away from Arsenal. TRT Sport, over a publication based over in Turkey, they claim that he wants to leave Arsenal and join Fenerbahce. And that Fenerbahce have made contact with Arsenal about signing him. I find this one a bit strange because Jorginho, again, looks so happy at Arsenal. Right at the start of the transfer window, he said he doesn't want to leave Arsenal. He's happy. He's certainly looked very happy all the times I've seen him in pre-season. I'd be shocked at this one. I really don't think this one's got any legs. Sometimes you see these sort of things and rumours happen because, you know, publications work very closely with clubs and they're trying to, you know, dislodge a player or force a little narrative or force a little rumor. I'm just going to stick my neck out here and say that I feel that Jorginho will still be at Arsenal come the end of the transfer window. But who knows? Who knows in this crazy transfer window when things just, I mean, there's been a few that have just come out of the blue, you know what I mean? Like, for instance, the Raya one. So who knows? But I'd be shocked, absolutely shocked, if Jorginho moved on. I think he's a very important player in this Arsenal squad, especially with Champions League football coming about and his experience, etc. I'd be shocked to see him move. Tomiyasu, I spoke about him, Takehiro Tomiyasu, and you know, there's rumours linking him with a move to Inter Milan. However, lots of sort of chatter coming out of Arsenal that Tomiyasu is not for sale and that Arsenal are looking to keep hold of him. Very versatile player, can play in numerous positions across that back four, and that Arsenal are not looking to sell Tomiyasu, and I'll be glad about that because I don't think we should be selling a player like this, especially when we've got a lot of Champions League football and a lot of other football this season. But Balogun could be on the move. Following Balogun, still hasn't played for Arsenal since that opening game against Nuremberg at the start of the transfer window. Inter Milan made a bid of around about £25 million for him, which was flatly turned down by Arsenal as being derisory. We're being told now that Inter are looking to come back in. They've been after Scamacca from West Ham. They've been very frustrated with that one. I see rumours today linking Scamacca with a move to Atalanta instead of Milan. Milan said to be interested in coming back in again now for Balogun. They're confident that they can get a deal done. They're looking to offer around about £35 million this time, still below Arsenal's £50 million valuation. I still feel that Arsenal should be demanding more than £35 million for Balogun. When I see the prices that certain players are going, Højlund has gone for 72 million. They're talking about Lavia, who's had one good season, going for 50 million from Southampton. Numerous players going for more money than this. Giving a striker away at a time when there's hardly any strikers around for £35 million for me would still be too low. But let's see how that one develops out. Certainly, I don't think Balogun will be at Arsenal come the end of the transfer window. And Arsenal linked today with a youngster, Giancarlo Simic of AC Milan. He's only 18, not really in the full AC Milan team yet, more in their sort of youth team. They only bought him last year from Stuttgart, but he's a very promising centre-back, and Arsenal said to be really interested and have made an approach to try and bring the youngster from AC Milan to Arsenal. As I said, they only just bought him in last year, so I don't know what sort of fees would be involved or if any fees or at all be involved. There doesn't seem to be much of a valuation on this player. But Arsenal said to be interested in the Starlet, according to the Daily Mail today, Giancarlo Simic. So let's see how that one plays out. Thanks for watching the show today. Of course, tomorrow is the Community Shield, and we're going to be down there speaking to all the fans after the game. We're doing a big watch-along in the studio as well with a very special guest, Dan Aziz, the champion boxer, a big Arsenal fan as well. He's going to be in the studio for our watch along, so you don't want to miss that. He's got a massive fight coming up soon as well against Boazzi, so I'm sure we'll be talking about that on the watch along as well. So don't miss that watch along. Also, me and Cecil, we're going to be at Wembley speaking to the fans as well. So it's going to be brilliant. Make sure you check it out. And of course, today, the game for Ukraine, watch it with me live in the metaverse. Click the link in the description, register now. This is going to be big later on. Me, Lee Judges, Ty, we're all going to be there. You can watch the game for free as well. Make sure you get involved. Thanks for watching the show, and I'll see you tomorrow. Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.